I would rather have a smaller portion just to be safe, easier to store, and easier to upload.
Let's go.
And probably this is gonna be the last session because I will need to go to work in the morning early, and I will be there for 12 hours. Now we don't really have to go without any. That is, you can just break everything. This was supposed to be a sneak mission, by the way. But it seems all the damage disappeared. You'll be killed the dragon, or chase the dragon away.
Look.
Yeah, almost outside. Oh no, this thing is gonna play, isn't it? Look, isn't it legend?
Right.
Yes, you can finally get out of here. And then we can find a maze easy. At least for the moment.
What?
Oh no, it wasn't me? Is the dragon coming back?
Look.
There you go. Can you feel the shaking, guys?
What the?
Yes, sorry, what's going on here?
No, stop.
Came in. If you value your lives, run!
Run.
Yeah, this guy have a running away system.
Hurry.
Lazy. Yeah, learn that from Mario Party.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
We are getting a camp. So we are hitting the camp.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then...
What if he makes the human here?
Then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Pull in these blackguards into the palace!
Wait, is it in the same app? Vito?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave!
Yeah, she was on the case with us. That means she must be
Do you know nothing of
realizing
true
who we
knighthood?
were.
I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
So on the anti money.
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
Yeah, that's only harm him. It might have actually been a curse that only activates after he died. Oh, he is not in the way. So we are searching for someone who has a wound on his back.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this?
Magic.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
Oh, it's the other way around. So it's deactivated when the curse died.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
It might be one of his henchmen.
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness. For the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with.
Yeah?
To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together.
Together.
Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
That's about a nice but it wasn't enough. Sadly.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted. And there's still people to talk to. Sometimes after the sword, with a small entourage. We decided to decide the source of the ticker. Don't operate hiding place. He was likely in the wrong place. The place he was supposed to be the safest. He knew not when he would be attacked again, to be stayed in Grand Town. Actually, his titles were considered missing, and eventually his nest was named official. For a time on, our organization was formed, to restore his highness's power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the place, punished without a word. After all, even the real gods who protect his guidance were kept in the dark. So even the elf, if they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty for treason, guilty of treason. A terrible fate for a guy, knight, who are so much ahead of them. I told to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. And I told them the things would turn out like this. And I spent to run to humans and then on, not to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
Was it the best I always had it for? Or is it all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining in a way. Was he full of that station? The base returns to power. I think our country will be of the better path. I will get my emergency, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking toll on me. Such a meal would be nice on me in Cat.
You're kidding.
I can't believe you, not just you, but Thor and you have arisen to the power. I heard the mysterious voice again, by happened. I wonder what it was. Phew, I'm exhausted. The mother was unusually dense, and now it's all in the dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to the Grand Town. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. We did the dungeon in one day. Maybe 4 days left.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old.
So look for the ones who looks like main character material.
More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly.
Yeah, that is why it is a good change. That you can actually change the archetypes for all of your comrades all the time, but you have to actually level them up one by one. It's not like in Persona where your teammates have only one archetype, one persona, and you can change it on your own. No, all of your teammates can change it, and you decide who uses what.
Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
And then you can see they have different names. Over the done for the date. That is the road. These are coming up, is it not? We should try back to Grand 10.
This place here.
We need to get guys soon if we want to make it to a capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready?
Great. Let's move out.
Let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
I mean, you two are not the only survivors. There is actually the captain who ran away. We both did well.
We both did well to make it out.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Metal Snake. Yeah, there you are. This is rather nice.
Milady,
Milady.
welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned.
And it tells me the enemy.
After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Ooh, what were you searching for? Oh, you mean the paint. You are still searching for the paint.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains.
I don't say.
Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
And they check their cargo.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
This is not a horse, by the way. It's a very long ears for them.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
Here's my dad. I saw you after him.
Terribly unfair. Now then.
I wonder what the losing gears mantle is like. I can't wait to actually get some rest for once.
That's terribly unfair.
It's really was an rough one. I keep across the whole of Global 1, and so it was. I thought I was going to die. I suppose it's ridiculous to be in this line of work as a plain old horse guy. Ah, well, I had a godless honor. I was about to come into another. But I must be more exhausted than I thought.
All right then.
So we are going to the inn. No, we are going down, right here. You look like a sharp man. Oh, goodness me. You're not correct. I have never seen one of your kind before. That should be an answer from this spot. Can be new here from the outside of the city. Yeah. I see. I must admit, I'm quite jealous of you. Hello? Coming outside the city is the most dangerous venture. Unless you have gone to London, that is. But this is your first time here? I must warn you, stay on your guard. This city can be somewhat unbecoming to us because of your time. You are a nature. I don't know what kind of time that is.
Just pathetic.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
The sausage no. You may find places disappear from flying guys. Right there. Suppose we should ask around. Or just follow the lead on the map.
All right then.
Do we see anyone who could be actually main character? around here. Maybe you! You kinda look like someone who has some interest in us, Pompous Man.
Damn.
The accused landlord. So see my mother comes tomorrow, and he still speaks all the stories from me. Hey you, Fantasio. Where's the one trying to find the content in this country? Here?
That's right.
Lid, what was that about those girls? No. Yeah, the people hanging there are good. Cautious people who will never face judgment, no matter their kind.
Well,
By the way, you are not from the capital, are you? Not being used in this poor of a city. An inn. Does she know?
yeah.
Ah, honeybee! That means that's why me want to have that. I mean, we know it must be this one. But we kind of want to look around. Looking in direction, isn't it obvious? And we go up, no we can. No problem, if it's an ignited jump, they are doing a good job in disguising it. The way it's me as much as I know. We cannot look around too much. There are no items on this.
Crowd on this street looks pretty
area.
rough.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all
What is
see
it?
you as an easy mark.
There's mum around here.
Oh.
Hi, Chris.
Oh.
Yes, we all about the children on the front get unaided. But not you. I see someone on my son. About that. Hey, don't worry about that. Don't you worry. Nearly all of such a hole is in your lap. None of us here will go running our mouth now.
Oh.
So, let's go in. I hope nothing is gonna happen. And